Congratulations.
What happens when you close on your new home? What things should you be doing?
Yeah. So the very first thing is, I think it's obvious, but for some people it's not. Change out your locks.
Yeah, a lot of people, because it just seems like another expense and another thing you have to do, they say like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And some of it, it's not that you think your sellers are going to break into your house,
No.
but like, what if they have a cleaning person or something who has keys
Yep.
that doesn't, maybe somebody forgot to tell them that they sold the house.
They
Like these
moved.
things happen.
We've heard stories of like kids' friends coming in from out of state, coming to surprise their friends, not realizing they've moved. And you don't want those surprises.
Yeah. So number one, change your locks.
Yeah. Another one that you had mentioned, which I hate doing, is opening
every piece of mail from your friendly neighborhood mortgage lady. What gets tricky is when you first close on a house, that's public information.
Yes.
Okay.
You start getting letters of solicitation from
everyone, tons and tons and tons. You need to open every single piece of mail because one of the things that is going to come is your servicing information for your mortgage. And it may not be the same company that you closed with. So you need to open everything. Now, you're also going to get solicitations that look real.
Yes. And sometimes scary, like super official.
Yeah, that are not. So I would tell you, if you get mail and you're unsure, take a quick picture of it, send it to your realtor, send it to your lender, and we can tell you like, nah, this is junk, but open every single piece of mail that you get when you close on your house.
Yeah. And even if like your life is on auto pay, which is how my life is, sometimes when you switch and like your address changes, that auto pay might have a little hiccup. So yeah, read everything.
Open everything.
Another thing. So I don't have any pets, but you have pets. Like, what would you suggest? How can you get your pets kind of acclimated?
So, bringing your pets to the house really early on, letting them sniff around, let them see what is there. It can be really confusing for pets, especially older pets, to move.
Yeah.
So you just want to make sure that, they're comfortable, you're comfortable. It's also important that, you look at your security measures for the house, doors, screen doors, stuff like that before your dog gets out of the house.
Absolutely. If there's the underground, the invisible fence, make sure it actually works with the collar.
Yeah, that everything works. You can actually have the invisible fence pet company come back out, test it for you, train your dog how to do it, even if it's already been installed.
Nice.
So that's something you should definitely do.
Yeah. So we both have kids. Getting the kids kind of acclimated with the home, and then also creating like an emergency evacuation disaster plan, basically.
Yeah, it's something again that people just don't think about right away. And you move in and you're settled in the house and you haven't thought about if there was a fire, if there was emergency, how to get out. And it is something that is really important with small kids to talk about. And even for you as a parent, just to look around your house and we have a window over a lower part of the house that we could escape our upstairs through. But you kind of do have to have that
talk. Usually you have it when it's fire safety month at school, the kids come home and they talk about it. And but when it's in a new home and you haven't crossed that month yet, having that active conversation. And then also if you contact the Red Cross, they will actually come out to your house and work with you and your family on a whole plan, which I think is really cool. It's free. They also will check to make sure if you don't have smoke detectors, CO detectors, they can actually hook you up with free ones, which is really a nice benefit.
Yes. And especially when you first move into a house, a lot of people, when smoke detectors and CO2 detectors go off, they ignore them. Oh, the batteries are dead. When you move into a new house, you cannot do that.
Yep.
Especially you should first off change the batteries on everything right when you move in. I know that once a year, right, when the clocks go forward is when people tend to do it. But as soon as you move in the house, change them all because you don't know the last time they've been changed. Yeah. But if your CO detector goes off in the middle of the night when you have newly moved into a house, you need to exit the house and call 911.
Yeah.
Because you have not been the one caring for this house. You don't know if the furnace is backing up. You don't know what other things could be going on, and you just need to be safe.
Yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry. The fire department will come with a CO wand. They'll just walk through to make sure it is fully safe.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So anything else that you think, getting to know your neighbors?
Getting to know your neighbors.
A simple hello, a smile goes a long way.
Yeah, walk around your neighborhood, introduce yourselves. You probably will get neighbors that will come to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, just trying to get an idea of who's in the neighborhood, who is friendly, that sort of stuff. Really, especially if you have kids, goes a long way at the beginning.
Yeah, be neighborly. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's about it.
Yeah. So congratulations on that new home, and hopefully you're prepared.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.